and then the smoke.
Y'all know how this goes. I ain't got no money. Don't come for me. Yeah. Anyways, these are all my opinions, which I have the right to for now. And if you really want to sue somebody, I got a list of places that you can go. For real. So, with that in mind, let's begin.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. Win. I'm on 10.
What's up? How y'all doing? I got a new look. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but once I get in touch with somebody or somebody sees this, maybe they'll let me know, is this a yay or a nay? I don't know. I was looking for something. It is super cute, but I don't know. I'm on the fence with it, so I'll find out later. But yeah, that's not a regular last week. That was only when I hit 100 folks. Do not think I'm going to come up here, because that's just too much damn work for me to be sitting up there doing my hair and makeup all the damn time. Good grief. Anyways, hello, how y'all doing? Let me go ahead and do the introduction.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello.
And
Hi.
so anyways, we gonna go ahead and start with the mess, cause it's a messy night, okay? We got a long ass night. These motherfuckers been busy as hell. That's all I can tell y'all. So with that in mind, let's go ahead with the first story.
And then the smoke got me.
So, Shannon Sharpe's latest viral clip has folks saying he clearly hasn't learned his lesson. This man can't help himself if he wanted to. Good Lord. So here we go again. Another day, another old clip resurfacing, and somehow Shannon Sharpe is right back in the middle of it. Sir, go sit your ass down, cause you just keep getting in trouble. Every time you poke your head up, you...
Sit down, bitch. You don't have this.
That's all I can say. So, a clip from Sharpe's Nightcap podcast has been making the rounds, where he's talking to co-host Chad Ochocinco about the Dominican Republic to, in his words, treat himself to long-haired, light-skinned women. Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, people got to type, I guess. I don't know. Ocho Cinco says he goes to the DR for soccer. Sharpe responds laughing, and he's going to sock something. Y'all nasty. Y'all some nasty bastards. Nasty perverts. And yeah, the internet heard that loud and clear. Now, the podcast tried to get ahead of it by saying that the clip is old. Cool, except... old doesn't mean less weird, and it definitely doesn't mean less telling, especially when we're talking about a man who has spent 2025 having a real rough year with women, lawsuits, and accountability. Let's recap. Sharpe was hit with a $50 million lawsuit. Hey, Joker, I'm back in my old skin. You tell me if you like my new avatar or not when you see it. Anyways, let's see here now. A $50 million lawsuit from OnlyFans model alleging SA. Then ESPN dropped him. Then he and Ocho Cinco got slapped with a $20 million defamation lawsuit tied to the same podcast. Y'all like trouble, huh? So when people online say Unc ain't learned, they're not just being messy, they're being accurate. Sir, you ain't gonna learn till you ain't got no money and you out on the street, huh? Lord Jesus, you ain't gonna be satisfied until someone has to take care of your old ass. That's what it seems like. Anyways, TikTok comments range from Unc ready to pay another $50 million to folks joking that his bank account must have infinite money because the lesson still ain't landing. Instagram was worse. People straight up asking why a grown man pushing 60 is still talking like this, cause he ain't learned his goddamn mind. Let me say, hard ass makes a soft brain. I'm just saying. I didn't say that right, but I'm not gonna go back on it. People straight up asking why is he talking like this, and someone summed it up perfectly by quoting J. Cole. Don't save him, he don't want to be saved. Exactly. And then we can go even further with what's old boy's name? God dang it, I forgot what his name is. He was a little kid that was a little saver. Oh, E40. We can go all the way to E40 with that shit. But anyways, people, and someone summed it up to that. This isn't about a cancel culture, okay? It's about patterns, and the pattern keeps repeating. Eventually, people stop giving you the benefit of the doubt. I didn't give you any of the benefit of the doubt in the first damn place. You got more money than me, sir. You need to have discernment. And you older than me. I have nothing to tell you. I have nothing to say to you. Honestly, you just dumb as hell. That's all I can say. Ooh, yeah, maybe I won't keep this one. That is creepy as hell. My eyes went up. We ain't gonna be able to do that shit. But what y'all think about this avatar? Yay or nay? I gotta work on those faces, because that was terrifying. My eyes left shit. Anyways, with that in mind, let's go ahead and do my commercial, and I'll be right back with another some fuckery, because that's what we do here. I let y'all know what the hell is going down. So let's go ahead and have a commercial, and I'll be right back.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna find out. If anybody else likes it, I might go ahead and keep it then. Anyways, you see what it says. Black families face financial crisis as Affordable Care Act subsidies expire. Whew. Let's talk about something way more serious than podcast nonsense, because this one hits people's actual lives. Roughly 1.1 million black families are staring down an economic gut punch as ACA health insurance subsidies are set to expire. If Congress doesn't act, premiums could jump an average of 114% in 2026. That's not a typo, 114%. For some families, costs will double, others triple or worse. And no, this doesn't mostly hit people on Medicaid or Medicare. This hits the black working and shrinking middle class, small business owners, gig workers, freelancers, folks making just enough to be excluded from safety nets, but not enough to absorb a financial nuke. Ending these subsidies would leave 170,000 black families uninsured. Black households could pay up to $740 million more dollars every year. You motherfuckers are sick. Just to stay covered. And in major cities like Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, and Miami, experts estimate over 200 preventable deaths annually tied directly to the loss of coverage. Let's be clear. These subsidies work. They were introduced during COVID, expanded access, capped premiums at 8.5% of income, and eliminated the so-called subsidy cliff. Black enrollment jumped 49% in just 2 years. Now all of that progress is hanging by a thread. Families are being forced into impossible choices. Do I insure myself or my kid? Do I pay for health care or rent? Do I gamble my health so the lights stay on, basically? This is some sick, cruel ass shit. A House vote in January might restore the subsidies. I told y'all, fight as long as you got to. I don't mind. I ain't going no damn where. And until then, millions of black families are being told again their health is negotiable, even though you assholes could actually give us free health care. But you're not going to do that because you thought we were going to die out. And now all these fucking pigs are too hungry at the slop tray, apparently. Y'all are disgusting. If I could look angry right now, I would, but it scares the shit out of me. So let's go on and go to the next commercial, the next story, because damn it. So apparently a judge is tossing Louisville police reform agreement that is tied to Breonna Taylor. Man, I don't know what to say about some of this shit, honestly. I'm so glad I'm medicated. A federal judge has officially shut down Louisville's proposed police reform agreement with the Department of Justice, ending years of effort that followed the unaliving of Breonna Taylor. U.S. District Judge Benjamin Beaton, what a fucked up name, ruled that the consent decree couldn't move forward, saying responsibility should fall on city leaders and the people they serve. Translation, the federal government is stepping back again. Y'all motherfuckers are some dirty ass Ooh, Lord Jesus. I promise you, if I ever hit the Powerball, I'm buying an island, and the 13% or 14% of us, you are welcome to fucking move over there. We will make our own shit. I know every fucking field, we got to have at least 10 motherfuckers that can do it at best. Woo, Lord, y'all get on my nerves. So, this comes after the DOJ quietly withdrew support for similar agreements in Louisville and Minneapolis earlier this year. Both were born out of nationwide protests after Breonna Taylor and George Floyd were unalived. So basically, y'all motherfuckers are trying your best to just be the whitest of white. That's all I can come up with. Let's see here. Now, let's not forget what the federal investigation found in 2023. A draft report concluded Louisville police discriminated against black residents, used excessive force, and carried out illegal searches, including relying on invalid warrants. Hey, what y'all think about us just going to a parliament? How about we just not have a president no more and just have a parliament? How about that? Shit. Anyways, that's not bad apples. This is systemic rot. The Trump-aligned DOJ leadership criticized those findings, claiming they relied on flawed legal theories and placed burdensome oversight on police departments. You dirty bastards. Funny how accountability always feels like oppression when it's aimed at law enforcement. Now Louisville says it'll continue reforms on its own. The city banned no-knock warrants, paid Breonna Taylor's family $12 million, but damn well, hired outside consultants, and launched programs sending mental health professionals to some emergency calls. I think there should always be a psychiatrist in the fucking car with the police. But let's be honest, without federal teeth, reform becomes optional. I hope they keep to it, because at this point, no motherfucker apparently has morals in this bitch. One officer, Brett Hankinson, did get nearly 3 years in prison for firing blindly in Taylor's apartment. But justice delayed, diluted, and decentralized is still justice denied. I'm so sick of y'all motherfuckers. Tell us you can't stand us without telling us you can't stand us. It's ridiculous. I'm very angry, but, my eyes will go up, and that freaks me the fuck out. So once I figure out these emotions better, then we can do something, because that was fucking terrifying. It really was. Oh, my God. Anyways, moving on to the next story. Give me just a second. Okay, this is just stupid.
Emotional content.
So, Trump administration scraps plans to feature Ruby Bridges, Frederick Douglass, and suffragettes on U.S. 250th anniversary commemorative coins. Oh my God, y'all some dirty assholes. I swear to God, y'all just know how to dig your goddamn hell in. I swear to God. I swear, let me get enough money. I'm buying an island. And the 13% can come with me. You dirty motherfuckers. America is gearing up for its 250th anniversary of destroying people of color and basically just being dirty. And the commemorative coins are already circulating. But guess who didn't make the final cut? Figures like Ruby Bridges and Frederick Douglass were quietly scrapped from the design weeks before release. Even a suffragist holding votes for women flag got erased. Instead, we get the usual safe lineup: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, James Madison, and an idealized pilgrim couple. Do you know that pilgrim couple was illegal immigrants? Huh? Did you know that? They were the worst of the worst, motherfucker. They were the worst of the worst. They didn't even want to do right by God, gosh darn it. I'm not going to cuss when I talk about God, but yeah. They were illegal immigrants, and all they did was bring fucking, lots of bacteria and shit, okay? How about we think about that, Anyways, you dirty bastards. No mess, no struggle, no progress that makes people uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with the damn pilgrim. They were the first illegal immigrants, motherfucker. It's U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach, you have a fucked up name, said the administration is less focused on diversity and more on prosperity and patriotism. That's a damn bold-faced lie, god dang it. Why don't y'all go to Venezuela and stay your ass down there? Because apparently acknowledging black history threatens patriotism now. I swear to God, if we all leave, that's your ass. That's your ass if we all fucking leave. And if that wasn't enough, there's talk of minting a $1 coin featuring that ugly ass motherfucker. Felon number 47. Fist raised, stamped with fight, fight, fight. Yes, on U.S. currency. We ain't fighting for your ass. That's for damn sure. I'm still trying to figure out how you made it seem like all them crazy ass rednecks was were peacefully protesting on January 6th. My ass. Them motherfuckers was shitting on people's desks. That is not peaceful at all. That is audacity and insult with a dash of rude, oh Lord, and entitlement. Oh Lord, took a shit on the deck. Damn, you gross. That would, that would break long-standing American precedent. Even George Washington understood that putting yourself on money looks like a monarchy. This bitch is trying it. He's trying that shit. Democratic senators have already called the idea un-American and introduced legislation to ban presidents from appearing on currency. Historians warn this isn't about commemoration, it's about control. When you erase the struggle, you rewrite the story, and rewritten history is always step one. I'm going to another fucking country. I can't do it. You motherfuckers got on my last nerves. You have no idea how irritated I look right now because I can't do the damn avatar right. But I will fix that. Believe me, she will look disgruntled in a little bit. But anyways, let's get to the next story because, whoo, Lord, this one really. Have y'all heard about old girl that got in her car and was pew-pewed by those crazy ass people? Did you hear about, ICE is turning just all the way gangster now. Now these motherfuckers just got live ammo. Lord have mercy. And several people already said the woman was not trying to, and he got in the way. He wasn't in the way in the beginning. He got in the way, okay? Oh, Lord. Let's go get some professionals because we can't believe the damn government. I ain't never seen a government this motherfucking faulty in my life.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
So how a New Deal era agency became Trump's ruthless enforcement arm. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. Before ICE, immigration enforcement lived under the Immigration and Naturalization Service, created in 1933. It handled visa, citizenships, and enforcement, imperfect but civilian focused. Then 9/11 happened. I hate my phone. The government reorganized. Immigration enforcement was folded into the new Department of Homeland Security. In 2003, INS was dissolved and ICE was born, with immigration reframed as a national security threat. Really? All right, whatever. I didn't know who the hell can actually make Earth from hand, but okay. The shift changed everything. ICE agents are trained like federal law enforcement and armed and empowered to detain first and ask questions later. That's the dumbest shit. The agency's own recruitment language frames immigration as an invasion. Wasn't that what y'all motherfuckers did when you came over here in those boats as pilgrims? I feel like that was a real invasion. Lord. And no college degree required. Exactly. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no college. You didn't have a college degree then either. Ignorant. You do realize that the pale folks that came over here were the worst of the worst, that went to Africa and bought the best of the best. You get that, right? And then you wonder why there's mediocrity. Woo! Anyways, under Trump, deportation became a political weapon. Raids intensified, courthouse arrests increased, families were separated with surgical indifference, and yes, sometimes they even detained U.S. citizens. One case highlighted involves a Jamaican-born black veteran who lived in the U.S. for over 50 years with a clean record, now facing deportation after a routine traffic stop in Georgia. Protection that once existed, quietly revoked. Critics say ICE has become less about law enforcement and more about fear management, keeping immigrant communities anxious, unstable, and silent. This isn't border security. It's policy by terror, and black immigrants especially are paying the price. Oh, Lord, you ain't said a damn thing. I told you it was going to be fuckery, but we going to go ahead and move on because it ain't over yet, damn it. It ain't over yet. Give me just a second. So, Congresswoman demands answers from Uber on failure to prevent and respond to SA by drivers. Woo, Lord, you think that it used to be the you were worried about the person in your car that you've never seen. Now you got to worry about whose car you getting in. Well, it does make sense. All right, let's talk about Uber, because getting home safe should not be a luxury add-on. Exactly. If I got to pay to get home safe, what is that, extortion? Anyways, Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, I'm not joking, that's her name, Debbie Dingell, or Dingell, I don't know, sent another letter to Uber CEO Dara, Khosrowshahi. I ain't saying that again. Yeah, Dara. Basically saying, I asked you in September and your answer still doesn't match what the public reporting shows. And the reporting she's referencing is sickening. A New York Times investigation found Uber received a report of SA or misconduct about every 8 minutes between 2017 and 2022. Over 400,000 reports. That's disgusting. Man, who the hell are y'all hiring? Now, Uber loves to say every driver passes a background check. Cool. But the details are where the devil be doing cartwheels. In many states, Uber can approve drivers with certain convictions like assault, stalking, even child, if they're outside a 7-year window. 7 years. Like harm expires like a damn coupon. I'm pretty damn sure if the opportunity rose, people would rise to the opportunity. Give me a second, god dang it. I've been sick. I done had all these damn medical medicines and those damn home remedy damn things. Woo! I thought I was trying to become a damn salad accoutrement. Anyways, let me see here now. And here's the part that should make everyone's stomach drop. Most checks only look at where someone lived in the last 7 years, meaning serious crimes elsewhere can slip right through. Dingell? Oh, Lord. What is Debbie? I'm going to call her Debbie. Debbie questions are the real questions. If reporting is a safety tool, why are people saying they reported drivers and nothing happened until it was too late? How exactly is Uber defining pattern of behavior? And why are less serious complaints basically handled like customer service feedback? Warnings and trainings drivers don't even have to complete? Oh, that sounds horrible. Uber also complains about vague reports and fraudulent complaints from riders trying to get free rides. Okay, so where's the system that separates scams from real danger without ignoring survivors, please? Where is it? Because the truth is, there is no acceptable trade-off here. Not profit, not convenience, not we need more drivers. If your business model requires people to risk assault to get to work, then your business model is trash. That is disgusting, and I can't believe they just ignoring. See what the hell that orange turd did? Now nobody wants to fucking listen to the government. You say something, they ignore your ass. So we just gonna go to Mad Max time. Is that it? Do I have to go get spikes and shit? I can do a frohawk. I don't know about an actual mohawk. Lord have mercy. I got to train my cats to become tigers or something. What the fuck? We ain't ready for this kind of shit. I am not the right age for dystopian. You just got home? Okay, cool. I'm glad you got home safely. I'm just not that person. I cannot do this. What the hell? Oh my gosh. We don't care about background checks now, so it's okay. Oh Lord. That's all I can say. But anyways, we're going to move on to something a little bit more confusing, because it has to do with Drumpf. And anything that has to do with him is possibly senile. So here we go. Because I don't know what else to say.
Emotional content.
So African passport holders from select countries now face new U.S. visa bond fees. Motherfucker, are we doing shakedowns like a motherfucker or what? I don't get it. You have all that money. Why do you need more? I just don't get it. Lord, if I could buy an island. Now let's get into Trump's latest. The U.S. is requiring visitors from certain countries, many of them in Africa, to pay visa bonds between $5,000 and $15,000 just to apply for entry on a B1, B2 visitor visa. I didn't even know there was a B1, B2. I didn't even know what the hell those are. I just know I have a passport. And let's not pretend this is loud and transparent. The list expanded quietly, and more countries were added effective on January 1st, 2026, including Bhutan. I hope I said that right, because that's spelled Bhutan, Botswana, Central African Republic, Guinea-Bissau, Namibia, and Turkmenistan. How the fuck did that get in there? Is that an African country? Turkmenistan? We have a Turkmenistan in Africa? I was never taught that. Five of those are African nations. The official excuse is preventing visa overstays. But let's be real. This is financial barrier dressed up as policy. You can be otherwise eligible, still pay the bond, and still get denied. And if you're approved, you only get that money back after proving you complied with the terms of your stay. So basically, pay us thousands up front, and maybe we'll let you visit. That's gatekeeping with a receipt. That's disgusting. Applicants have to file a DHS form and pay through pay.gov, and the bond amount gets set during the visa interview. Plus, there are more restrictions, interviews, social media history, travel history, and the whole tell us your whole life story package. Oh, I made a mistake anyways. They said 5 out of the people. Yeah, so I don't know if it's Asian or what. All I know is it has a stand, and it's not Africa. And it has nothing to do with me. That's all I know. Let's see, what else? And if the bond applies to your visa, you have to enter and exit through designated ports. Mess that up and your departure might not even be recorded correctly. Let's call it what it is. A policy that hits black and brown countries hardest and turns travel into a rich people privilege. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why do you need all the monies? Hold on, let me check something. When my phone goes off, I gotta know. Nope, I don't care. It's a goddamn spam. I hate them bastards. I'm always on my ear is always on the swivel now because of what happened earlier. I told y'all. But anyways, yeah, so if you're in the African continent, or if you're in that place that I can't say, but it looks like Turkmenistan, yeah, good luck. I hope you're rich. Honestly, most of us are trying to get the fuck out of here at this point. So, yeah. And don't think I didn't forget. I do. Somebody even asked me to do another story, another I Got Smoked topic. So believe me, I got a lot of stuff ahead of me. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie. This medicine is kind of helping me kind of get more active in this. Kind of want to do more shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on to this one. Now, this story here is very somber. I don't know. Hold on. God dang it, everything falling on the floor. But anyways, let me get that off there. All right. So let's look at this story right here real quick. Whew.
And then the smoke got me.
All right. So 1 year after Eaton fire, Altadena rebuilds while many remain displaced. So let's talk about the Eaton fire, because what happened in Altadena wasn't just a disaster. It was a test of whose neighborhood gets protected. What a mess. The Eaton fire ignited January 7th, 2025, got pushed by brutal Santa Ana winds, and became one of the most destructive wildfires in Los Angeles County history. Let me just say, that should have been our omen right there. This motherfucker is burning everything down. 19 deaths and about 9,400 structures destroyed. And here's where it gets ugly. Yeah! My shit just fell down. That scared the hell out of me. Okay. And don't make fun of me that I actually said yeah. Anyways. Here's where it gets ugly. Residents in predominantly black parts of West Altadena reported delayed or missing alerts and weak early response as flames approached. Los Angeles Times tracking data showed an uneven deployment during critical hours while the fire raged. Trucks clustered elsewhere. Come on now. I don't understand how evil you got to be to go somewhere where you know doesn't need you just so other people will suffer. That is fucking evil. Damn, this world is evil. I really didn't want to be alive when Armageddon happened. I really wanted to have passed away by the time it came. But it looks like it's around the fucking corner. Shit. Anyways, 6 months later, a survey found that 1 in 5 residents believe the fire department deliberately allowed their neighborhood to burn. And when people say that, it's not because they're dramatic. It's because they watched what did and didn't show up for them. Recovery has been uneven too. Insurance fights, permitting delays, construction costs through the roof, and families still displaced. Some folks are rebuilding, but many have been forced into temporary housing or out of the community entirely, which ain't gonna do good because here come the fucking rich pigs. And the stakes are generational. Many of those lost homes were passed down through black families. Losing them isn't just property, it's losing legacy. Man, don't let go of your damn land. Don't you do it. These motherfuckers are sneaky. And the state's officials now admit failures and talk about streamlining permits and relief efforts, but thousands of permits still sit in limbo. And help doesn't replace a home. No, it doesn't. Still, black Altadenians are saying what we always say. We're not disappearing. We're coming back because you don't erase us that easy. Motherfucker, I don't know what y'all thought was gonna happen once y'all got us over here. We was gonna die out. Fuck you. That's evil just thinking about that shit. But still, I'm telling you, if I had my other damn avatar, I would be so angry. This is just so sad. It's sick and sad at the same damn time. I don't know what to say. But here's something a little lighter, because it's gonna get dark again in a minute. Oh, Jesus. Who is Eugene Goodman, officer who held off mob during January 6th Capitol riots? Yeah, basically, that's what actually happened. Not what the motherfuckers are trying to push down our throats. What the fuck? I was sick that day. I saw everything that happened on the news, damn it. And they sitting up there talking about peaceful protesters. Nothing was peaceful about them motherfuckers. They shitted on a desk, people. That was so gross. Ugh, disgusting. Anyways, let's take a second and put real respect on a real one. Capitol Police Officer Eugene Goodman. On January 6, 2021, while Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, as stupid as they were, trying to stop the certification of the election, video shows Goodman facing growing mob, basically by himself, then making a split-second decision that likely saved lives. He led those rioters away from the entrance to the Senate chamber, using himself as bait, right when lawmakers were still evacuating. He also redirected Senator Mitt Romney, away from the mob when Romney was walking straight into danger. Romney later acknowledged Goodman helped get him to safety. Dude, Romney, I know you rich as hell. Why didn't you give him some shit, huh? That's not doing your job. That's choosing courage while people are screaming in your face and you don't know if somebody's armed or if you're about to get jumped. Goodman's actions were praised across the aisle. Senator Chuck Schumer highlighted Goodman's foresight and willingness to make himself a target so others could reach safety. And he was recognized for it. Goodman received the Presidential Citizens Medal in 2023. So while certain folks rewrite history and act like January 6th was a tour, which it wasn't, because if it was, that was the grossest, most nastiest shit I ever seen. I want the record to stay clean. It was an attack on democracy, and Eugene Goodman stood between the mob and Senate like a human shield. That man is a hero. Period. Bitch, I get so sick of this shit. I'm telling you, if y'all still like this damn, which one do you like? This avatar or the old avatar? Because I'm gonna have to really fix these emotions. I am not trying to look cute and cuddly when I'm talking this shit. Okay, so that's it for that. I got to switch outfits anyways, cause it's Terry's favorite. Fuck around and find out. Hold on, let me look to make sure. Yeah, it's fuck around and find out. Alright, give me a second here. Let me pull that bitch up so I can change my outfit. This app on my phone keeps crashing if I disappears because of one of them. Okay, I understand. I like the older one better. Okay, cool. I'll switch to the older one then, because this one is so damn happy, and I'm so damn irritated. I'm like, why the fuck are you happy? But if I do that other one, look what happens. It's scary as hell. Look at that shit. Man, all you see is pink. That is disturbing as fuck. Oh, yeah, nah. So I'm gonna finish this one tonight, and then we going back to the old one, all right? All right, so let's check this one out. So, a paralyzed man showed us the horrors of a Memphis, or as my mother says, Memphis, jail, and the city responded with the ultimate petty move. I'm supposed to change my outfit. God dang it. Let me change my outfit while I'm doing this. I be forgetting shit. My brain is going 100 miles an hour. My internet went down right before I had an interview, so I flipped to my phone, and I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to, I don't want to jinx it. So give me just a second here. I flipped to my phone and I thought pretty good, but the internet was down. Like the damn thing, the pole had rotted, and basically it snapped the wire right when my interview started. I was like, what the fuck? But thankfully I flipped to my phone and I was able to finish it. You feel me? So anyways, let me bring this back down so I can do this properly. Let me make myself at home. Okay, get that off of there, and let's bring up that play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Where is it? What's this? No, that's back terrorist. There it is.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a red. I've been moving like a hot mess.
I told you those eyes were creepy as hell. The damn pupils went up the head. I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. So, yeah, the next time you see me, I'll have my old avatar back. All right, so a paralyzed man showed us horrors of a... By the way, Joker, do I look 44? I don't know. I don't know if this place is making me look that way. These devices stay hating. I'm so sorry. So a paralyzed man shows us the horrors of a Memphis jail, and this... Yeah, I did that already. Now, this story right here, this is the kind of thing that makes you understand why people don't trust the system. A black man in Tennessee named Derek McDonald, paralyzed for about a decade, went viral after he used his phone to go live on Facebook from Shelby County Jail, 201 Poplar. God dang. Showing what he described as inhumane conditions in the medical units. He talked about roaches, alleged black mold, and said he went 2 days without being changed. Ooh, that's disgusting. Even after asking medical staff for help, he also claimed a blind man was wandering around with no one watching him. What the fuck is the blind man doing? Damn. McDonald said he was arrested on an old drug-related warrants, and during processing, his phone ended up returned to him in a bag. Then once the video got attention, he says they hurried up and got him out. Here's the state-sponsored pettiness part. After the video blew up, authorities issued a new warrant accusing him of contraband in a penal facility based on the phone. You know, y'all some dirty ass bastards. God dang, y'all some dirty ass bastards. So let me get this straight. The jail returns his phone. The man exposes conditions, and then suddenly, actually, you committed a felony? Man, make it make sense. Make the shit make sense, please. That looks like retaliation with paperwork. Y'all some dirty bastards. You know that? Sheriff's office claims it's investigating and also points the finger at contracted medical providers. Meanwhile, his facility has already faced major scrutiny. Local officials have called for a new jail citing deterioration, mold, rusted pipes, and a disturbing number of inmate deaths. Maybe late 30s, early 40s. Okay, cool. And online, the black internet did what it does. Hashtag free Derek and keep eyes on him, because we've seen how whistleblowers get handled when they embarrass the county. The moral is simple. If it's safe and humane, then transparency shouldn't scare you. But when exposure makes you reach for a warrant, you told on yourself, bastard. You told on yourself. All right, moving on. I'm telling you, it's messed up. Next time, if I get another 100, hopefully this year, God bless us, I'm going to have my hair down. Let's see what I look like then. Because everybody keep telling me to have my hair down. But right now, I'm scared of ice. Anyways. This one right here I was kind of happy about. When I heard about this shit, I said good for him. MAGA fury erupts after DHS accuses Hilton of canceling ICE reservations. I was so happy when I heard this damn story. I had a grin on my face. I was so damn happy. I was like, where's my damn sound effect? I love having my sound effects back. Man, I was like, where is it? I need it. I need that one. That specific one. There it is. I was like, that's how I felt. Get them. I didn't give a shit when them motherfuckers that's where y'all staying for real? Y'all staying in Hiltons while y'all treat people like trash? Oh, for real? I'm so glad that hotel did it. Let me explain to you. So this week, DHS and ICE decided to beef with Hilton Hotels. Yes, a hotel chain. The Department of Homeland Security accused Hampton Inn in Lakeville, Minnesota, of refusing to house ICE agents, claiming the hotel canceled reservations and told agents allegedly using government emails and rates that immigration personnel were not allowed to stay there. DHS even posted screenshots, and what they say was an internal email claiming the property noticed an influx of government reservations and decided to block ICE and immigration agents altogether. Good for you. Good for you, you bastards. Now contacts matters. This all popped off right as the Trump administration reportedly began deploying thousands of immigrant agents to the Minneapolis area. And we already know hotels housing ICE have been protest magnets. People don't want deportation squads sleeping comfortably in their communities. I wouldn't either. That shit is scary. What you gonna do? Cause I don't think you're trained right. Shit. Hilton's response? Immediate distance. They said the hotel is independently owned and operated, and that refusing federal agents would be not reflective of Hilton values. Man, I support that hotel regardless. God dang it, I support that damn hotel. The local operator Everpeak Hospitality also denied the claims and said that would violate company policy. And here's the part DHS hasn't answered yet. They still haven't produced additional evidence of a coordinated campaign. Just vibes, screenshots, and outrage. But that didn't stop maggots from losing their damn minds. Right-wing influencers immediately called for a boycott. People said time to Bud Light Hilton, canceled their Hilton Honors memberships, and declared this the company's biggest mistake ever. Fuck you. I support that damn hotel. If I had to go somewhere and I had the money, I would definitely go to that hotel. I don't know what the hell is in Minneapolis, but I would go to that hotel. You dirty bastards. Because apparently, ICE not getting hotel points is a constitutional crisis. Yeah, ooh, well, you bastards. Hilton's stock dipped about 2%. And conservatives are once again mad at corporations for allegedly exercising free choice. Something they usually love. Unless immigrants are involved. Man, I didn't know these motherfuckers were so damn evil. Shit. Alright, since y'all voted this motherfucker in, look what he done did. This shit still comes back to us. Look, how black folks are likely to suffer over Trump's latest oil grab. Why the fuck do we always have to be his fucking soundboard? Why the fuck do we have to fucking take all of the damn brunt? The fucking, why? Why do we have to be the buffer? Why do we always have to get the damn impact, huh? This is some bullshit. Anyways, let's talk about Trump's obsession with Venezuelan oil and why black communities in the U.S. should absolutely be paying attention. This isn't just foreign policy. It's environmental racism with a passport stamp. For decades, black neighborhoods have been treated as sacrifice zones, places where oil refineries, petrochemical plants, and toxic industries get dropped because the residents don't have political protection. And when U.S. oil policy shifts, black communities feel it first. Oh, God, I hate y'all so much. I'm trying not to say hate, but y'all motherfuckers are making it hard. That means any renewed push for Venezuelan oil increases pressure on these facilities and the people living next door. The numbers are wild. About 1 million black Americans live within half a mile of oil and gas wells. That's not good. That is not good at all. Yes, why is it always us? Shit. 6.7 million live near refineries. I know that's true, because my fucking neighborhood, we can actually see my old neighborhood, we could actually see the fucking smoke if we came outside. This is ridiculous, man. Ooh, I tell you, if I won the lottery, I'd buy my island and the 13%. Come on, we gonna have our own place. Leave us the fuck alone, because I know we could be self-sufficient. I know we could. But anyways, experts call that an emergency, and they're not exaggerating. And then there's Louisiana's infamous Cancer Alley. I've driven down Cancer Alley, for real. The 85-mile stretch between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, where petrochemical plants line the Mississippi River. Cancer rates there are off the charts because residents are breathing, drinking, and bathing in industrial byproducts every fucking day. But nobody says shit. Y'all motherfuckers are evil. I don't understand. My brain does not compute how y'all motherfuckers can be so fucking evil. For real. This didn't happen by accident. Redlining, former plantation lands, zoning decisions, and corporate greed all worked together to decide whose bodies were expendable. So when Trump talks about energy dominance, understand who pays for it. Until environmental justice is real and not just a buzzword, black communities will keep being the collateral damage. Oh, great. More fucking oil. Oh, great. More fucking clogged lungs, you dirty fucking bastards. All you care about is money. Motherfuck. Shit. We ain't gonna have no planet. That's why you motherfuckers are trying to go to Mars. I swear. Oh, fuck. I wish the 13% and the continent of Africa and all her children could just go to a different fucking plane of reality. Cause y'all are horrible. Horrible fucking. You are a menace to life. Alright, let's move on. Fucking bastards. How New Jersey cops accused of racism collected millions in pay for years after suspension until now. Yeah, y'all thought that this was going to be bad. You had to keep reading that title. You had to keep reading the title. Now let's head to New Jersey, okay? Where racism apparently comes with a paid vacation package. 3 police officials, Chief Pedro Matos, Sergeant Joseph Teston, and Captain Vincent Cosina, were investigated after secret recordings captured Matos and Teston using racial slurs on duty. Why the fuck is racism not illegal? Fuck! Why? What'd you say? Miserable people. They are! They're so miserable. Fuck. The investigations, let me go back. Okay. And when I say slurs, I mean exactly what you think. Matos was recorded saying he'd proved that them fucking niggers did it. Testing compared a black suspect to an animal and used racist caricatures. This investigation started, I hate my phone. This investigation started back in 2019. Hold on, let me go throw my phone over a fucking cliff. No, I'll just bury it like under 5 layers of fucking blankets, maybe. Maybe that'll work. 1, 2. All right, I got 2. 2 in a suitcase. Damn it. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see, this investigation started in 2019, officially launched in 2020, and instead of immediate consequences, these men were suspended with pay. Motherfuck. Paid with raises. Overtime. The 3 collected more than $2.6 million in taxpayer money while sitting at home. Let that sink in. You see what this fucking government does? Let that sink in. These 3 motherfuckers right here, you see their faces. But it's always us. It's always the black folks. Look at those faces. I told you the names. Anyways, eventually, New Jersey's Attorney General called for all 3 to be fired. They appealed. The delay dragged for years. And finally, December 18th, a judge dismissed their lawsuit and cleared the way for termination. This scandal didn't exist in a vacuum. The city had already been rocked by other racist leadership, including a mayor caught using racist, sexist language who still got reelected before resigning over corruption charges. So yeah, when people say defund the police, this is what they mean. Not paying racists to do absolutely nothing. You see what I'm saying? This is corruption. But instead, y'all are terrifying the fuck out of Somalians. What the fuck, man? This world is evil. It's so fucking evil. I don't know what to say. Alright, y'all. I would hope that nobody else is getting perms. I would hope we don't need perms anymore. But the FDA, who you know is with health, who is led by a dude with not all his brain, cause a fucking worm been eating it. Yeah. So FDA again delays proposed ban on formaldehyde in hair relaxers. Yay. The FDA has once again missed its deadline to ban formaldehyde and formaldehyde releasing chemicals in hair straightening products again and again and again. This ban was first supported was supposed to happen on October 2023. Then April 2024. Then November. Then March 2025. Then July. Then December. It's now January and still nothing. Please, if you are perming your hair, please look at the thing. I've been natural for over 20 years, but I'm begging you, if you're not natural and you still perming it, please check what the fuck is in what you putting on your head. Formaldehyde is used for dead people. Anyways, formaldehyde is a known carcinogen. It causes cancer. It's linked to respiratory problems, asthma, skin irritation, increasingly cancers of the uterus, ovaries, and breast. When hair straightening products are heated, as they always are, it releases toxic fumes that salon workers and clients inhale. And let's be clear about who this hits hardest. Black women. Man. I'm so tired of this shit here. These products are marketed heavily to black women and girls, often starting young. Salon workers, many of them black women, are exposed daily, and every delay means more risk, more illness, and more preventable harm. Advocates filed a petition back in 2021 asking the FDA to act. Lawmakers have begged. Scientists have warned. The FDA keeps saying it's a priority, but priorities usually come with action. None of this shit is happening though. There's no legal penalty for missing the deadline, so the agency just keeps missing it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Meanwhile, black women keep paying with their bodies. You know what? I promise you, I'ma say it again. If I win the fucking lottery, I'm buying a fucking island. Fuck everything else. And the 13% can come with me. Cause I'm sick of this shit. Y'all just keep fucking with us. All we really want y'all to do is leave us the fuck alone. That's it. We just want a little spot for us. And y'all still won't do it. You just won't leave us alone. Ban that shit. Please. We have children that don't pay attention. And just to fit in, they will fucking put themselves through stupid shit. Fucking assholes. Anyways, moving on, because we're still in fuck around and find out form, okay? We're in rare form. FOSFA applicant asked to classify what type of white is she on form. Ooh, so now everybody getting it, huh? Ooh, I don't know what to tell y'all. You all getting it now. So let's start in Louisiana, where a white man learned very publicly that being disrespectful can come with immediate consequences. Security footage from a beer garden shows a black man trying to pass through a crowded deck entrance. He says, "Excuse me," lightly taps someone's back, and keeps it moving. Wait a minute. No, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, here we go. FOSFA. All right. Now this one made the internet pause. Okay. A FOSFA applicant posted a video showing that after selecting white as her race, the form asked her to specify the type of white: German, Irish, English, Italian, Polish, French, or other. What the hell is other? What more are there? Australian? Oh, I don't see Australian up there either. She was confused. A lot of people were alarmed. This change rolled out during the 2024-2025 FOSFA cycle as part of the FOSFA Simplification Act signed into law by Trump in 2020. Even shit he did the first time is coming back to haunt us. Oh my gosh. When we get this bitch out, can we fine tooth comb the fucking government? Redo the shit. How about a parliament? Can we have a parliament? Because I don't think we need a fucking president anymore. This motherfucker done ruined it. Let this be the last president and let's just have a parliament. Fuck. Anyways, she was confused. Okay, where was I? Okay. All right, so officials say the expanded categories are optional and used only for demographic reporting, not financial eligibility. You don't have to answer them to submit that FOSFA. But context matters. Because earlier this month, FOSFA also quietly removed non-binary and prefer not to answer options for sex, following Trump's executive order declaring the federal government will only recognize two sexes. Oh my goodness, I hate that damn Project 2025. So when people see the government suddenly asking white applicants to specify ethnicity while narrowing gender options, alarm bells start ringing. Social media users were blunt. Divide and conquer. Purity test. Historically, this never ends well. And they're not wrong to be suspicious. America has a long, ugly history of categorizing people in ways that later get weaponized. So while officials say don't worry, a lot of folks are reading between the lines and history is doing the talking. So yeah. Check your damn FOSFA. If you have a child going to college, or if you are a child going to college, check your FOSFA. Be careful. These motherfuckers are. I don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. All right, now we get to the thing with the Louisiana. I am so sorry, so very sorry. What the hell am I doing? I heard my phone again. Heavily medicated. White patron attack on black man who bumped into him backfires instantly. Man, can people please have some kind of fucking morals? Sometimes someone touching you isn't always negative. It doesn't need a negative response. Sometimes people can say, I'm sorry, oh sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You know, things happen. Fuck, I hate this world. So let's start in Louisiana, where a white man learned very publicly that being disrespectful can come with immediate consequences. Security footage from a beer garden shows a black man trying to pass through a crowded deck entrance. He says, excuse me, lightly taps someone's back and keeps it moving. Normal human behavior, nothing aggressive. Excuse me. That should have been the end of it, right? Instead, a white patron kicks him from behind. No words, no warning, just entitlement and audacity. Now here's where the internet collectively nodded in agreement. The black man turned around and returned the energy. Good. One clean kick sent the aggressor flying off the deck onto the ground. Damn. See, when you're nasty and dirty, sometimes that shit hits you right after you do it. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. I love it. Suddenly, it's panic. His friends call 911. Police, firefighters, and an ambulance show up like it's 5-alarm crisis. Okay, so he got kicked. He kicked somebody. He got kicked back and fell into the damn water. And all of these people why are the firefighters there? I don't get that shit. But when officers reviewed the footage, reality kicked in harder than anybody else did. They clearly saw who started it. The TikTok user who posted the video said police let the black man walk, no charges, and even shook his hand telling him, have a better night. Social media called it what it was, self-defense. Every action has a reaction. Wasn't a slogan. It's a physics lesson. I tell you, because I promise you, when I was in Korea, this damn Ajuma kept fucking with me. Ajuma is like grandma. She kept fucking with me. She kept pushing me. Nobody else was getting pushed. I promise you, I said the next time she pushed me, when we get to our stop, if she on that stop, I'ma box her ass. Why the hell? When we got out of that damn subway, I was looking for her ass. She dipped. She dipped the fuck out. Cause when I found her ass, hey Ajuma, I'm still looking for your ass. It been 12 years. No, let me see. It been at least 10 years. I'm still looking for your ass. I'm looking for you, Ajima. I'm looking for your ass. It's on site. Anyways, social media called it what it was, self-defense. Yeah. Moral of the story: keep your hands and your feet to yourself, especially when cameras exist and consequences still apply. Clap, clap, clap. All I can say, yes. That one right there. That one. I love that kind of stuff. You gonna kick somebody, and he literally said, "Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me." Motherfucker. Moving on to more audacity. Black woman calls out Sephora worker for falsely accusing her of stealing. Of course. Now let's head to Sephora inside of Kohl's at Lincolnwood Mall, where a black woman shopping for perfume was accused of stealing a $35 bottle. In this day and age, a $35 bottle. That shit probably stank. Anyways, the woman known online as the Don Rack recorded the entire interaction, walked away like accountability was optional. She didn't panic. She didn't beg. She asked the right questions. Where are the cameras? Let's play them back. I did the same damn thing. Somebody, when I was working at Office Depot, them bastards sat up there and they wouldn't let us count down our own drawers, right? So when we were finished for the day at the cashier, these motherfuckers talk about $80 was missing. Motherfucker, if I'm robbing you, ain't no damn way I'm just taking $80. So they was like, where's the $80? I was like, I don't know. But you know what? I didn't take it. You can call the police. Go check the cameras. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's go back to this. Let's see. She also said what a lot of us were thinking. Why would I steal something that cheap? And yes, she said it with her chest and a little profanity, because humiliation will do that. After reviewing the footage, the guard came back with an apology. Turns out, surprise, she didn't steal a damn thing. I'm not surprised. But the damage was already done. In a follow-up video, she explained that the moment reopened childhood trauma. She and her sister were once arrested as kids for eating candy their mother had already paid for. That kind of public embarrassment doesn't fade. It sticks. Hell yeah, that really is that's a trigger. That turns into a trigger. She asked them names, store numbers, and made it clear she planned to contact an attorney. Because apologies don't erase profiling, and being clear doesn't undo the fact that black shoppers are still treated like suspects first and customers second. So we know what our mission is, right? Sephora, we know what our mission is. Okay. That's all I'm letting y'all know. Sephora. I'm good with you. Moving. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that's it. I gotta bring this down. Let me go back. Yeah, that's it for that, because we getting into good news and business news, I think. I don't even know anymore. It's business. We're going into business news now. So let me bring this down, and let me bring this down, and let me get back in my outfit, and I'm going to do my little commercial, medicate, and we're going to be back with the good news and business news as well. Give me just a moment. Alright, I still can't freaking frown. Not gonna worry about that. Alright, can y'all see me alright? I hope so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead now and let me move over to this story. Make it big. Okay, and this is more of a good news one, so we getting into some better news, some good news. Let's go do that then. Where is it? Is it? What number is it? There it is. So, how Detroit's first female mayor made history again with this major announcement only 4 days in office. Man, we look at the excellence we do. We already out the door. These motherfuckers stumbling around and we already out the door. Georgia lawmakers, pandemic money and federal charges. Now this one is messy, but let's keep it factual. Former Georgia lawmaker, wait a minute, that's the wrong story. What the fuck? That's the wrong one. Let me see here now. Where's the story? See, this is what happens. Shit gets messed around and shit. Give me one moment. Is that the story? No. No, that's not right. That's not the right one. Okay, give me just a moment. I might have... Oh, okay. Let me bring that down. We were still in fuck around and find out shit. Oh, well. Let me go ahead and find the right story. Yeah, there it is. This heifer. I messed up. I'm sorry. My apologies. Here we go. This bitch here. Yeah. How this Georgia lawmaker alleged use of COVID-19 funds got her slapped with federal charges. Man, you motherfuckers always bring us down. You are not invited to the island if we ever get one. Now, this one is messy, but let's keep it factual. Former Georgia lawmaker Karen L. Bennett has been indicted on a felony count for allegedly making false statements to obtain pandemic unemployment benefits. According to federal prosecutors, Bennett applied for regular unemployment, got denied, then applied for pandemic unemployment assistance in 2020, claiming she couldn't work due to COVID restrictions. Here's the problem. Prosecutors say her job was administrative and home-based, meaning she was never actually prevented from working. All right, girl, take care of yourself. They also allege she failed to disclose other income, including a $905 weekly paycheck from a church and $300 weekly from Georgia General Assembly, while collecting PUA benefits. In total, investigators say she pocketed nearly $14,000 improperly. Bennett has pleaded not guilty and is out on bond. She quietly retired from office after 12 years without explaining why. She's not alone. Another lawmaker, Sharon Henderson, was arrested and charged with the theft of government funds and multiple false statements, accused of collecting nearly $18,000 while serving as an elected official. She hasn't resigned, pled not guilty, and even tried fundraising for her legal defense. Spoiler, it raised nothing. Girl, if you don't. Now here's the context. Here's the context that matters. During the pandemic, millions were genuinely struggling. PUA was meant for people who couldn't work and had no safety net. So when elected officials allegedly double dip, that's just entitlement. You're disgusting. Damn. And it be your own. God dang it. Sorry about that. That was one of the other fuck around and find outs. I had to do a lot of mismatching because, like I said, the internet went down like the same time I was having an interview. So let me move on to the next story. Okay, now we about to get into some educational stuff. So if you're not into education, you can go on about your business.
It's so many, it's so many, it's so many, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you
emotional content.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
At mercy, I don't know if anybody heard me. San Francisco mayor signs ordinance creating reparation fund. Let's see. San Francisco officially created a reparations fund for black residents. Mayor Daniel Lurie signed the ordinance quietly. No press conference, no celebratory tweet, no announcement, just a signature and a major disclaimer. The funds exist, but no city money is allocated for directed payments. Lurie says the city is dealing with a billion budget deficit and needs to focus on making San Francisco safer and cleaner. The fund may accept private donations, and the city would oversee distribution if money ever shows up. This comes after a 400-page report from the African American Reparations Advisory Committee that laid out over 100 recommendations, including proposals for $5 million payments to eligible individuals harmed by the city's policies. Former committee chair Eric McDonald called the ordinance a step in the right direction, but made it clear it's not a real commitment. A fund without funding is a suggestion box. Conservatives are already mad, claiming it could still cost taxpayers or create new bureaucracy. One columnist said injustices from the 40s, 50s, and 60s shouldn't matter today, which is easy to say when you're not living with the consequences. So, yes, San Francisco acknowledged harm, but acknowledgement without repair is well-addressed avoidance. Oh, Lord have mercy. How the hell you gonna make a fund and you ain't got no damn money? That just doesn't make sense. What's wrong with y'all? Stop making all these fucking plans and do something. Shit. That don't make no damn sense. Y'all get on my damn nerves. I thought this was something good. See, it's reaction. I'm reading this in live time. Fuck. Moving on, because this is some bullshit here. Let me go find the right story, because... Okay, good. It finally did something right. I'm so tired. After January 6th, this DC officer turned teacher is making sure the next generation understands history, because these motherfuckers are really trying to tell us not to believe our eyes. Now here's a story about integrity and knowing when your spirit says enough. Nathan Tate once defended the U.S. Capitol as a D.C. police officer during January 6. 5 years later, he's a middle school social studies teacher in Maryland. When the anniversary of January 6 rolled around, Tate decided not to judge it. While teaching about the Boston Tea Party, he paused and addressed the modern version of protest versus patriotism. He explained the difference using facts, not slogans. He contrasted Trump's calling January 6th a day of love with leaders describing it as a violent attempt to overturn democracy, and instead of telling students what to think, he taught them how to think, how to weigh sources and evidence. Then he showed them something personal, a documentary clip of himself on January 6th, fighting through tear gas, surrounded, struggling to breathe, holding the line because he believed in protecting democracy. But the story doesn't end here. One of the rioters who injured him received a 6-year sentence and was released after 6 months due to the Trump-backed pardon. That moment broke something for Tate. He said continuing in law enforcement no longer aligned with his spirit, so he chose a different form of service, teaching truth in a country allergic to it. And he's still wrestling with the hardest question of them all. When, if ever, is violence justified in the name of patriotism? I don't really fucking know at this point, because these motherfuckers here, fuck, I really gotta go get that goddamn sound effect. Shit. Because this get on my damn nerves so much. That was not a peaceful protest. That was bullshit. That's what that was. Anyways, let's move on to the next story, because it's supposed to be good. Look, good lord, I need something good to happen. Shit. Let's try it. least he's teaching the stuff. At least he's teaching that. Alright, this is the wrong story. Give me a second. I'm glad it didn't pop up. Oh, there it is. Good. Alright, so maybe this will be better. Obama's Presidential Center opens applications for 150 jobs ahead of opening. That's 150 families that could definitely use that. I bet you. So the Obama Foundation just opened applications for 150 full-time jobs at the Obama Presidential Center, set to open later this year on Chicago's South Side. The roles span visitor experiences, facilities, security, and operations, and the foundation is prioritizing Chicago residents, partnering with the community workforce organizations like CARA Collective, North Lawndale Employment Network, Skills for Chicago, and Saint Sabina. Former President Barack Obama personally encouraged the applicants, saying he wants visitors to feel what makes the South Side special: the warmth, the grit, humor, creativity, and joy that exists block by block. The 20-acre campus in Jackson Park will include gardens, playgrounds, multiple buildings, and a 225-foot museum tower focused on democracy, leadership, and civic engagement. Foundation leadership confirmed they're on track for a June opening, and the hiring push is about making sure the center opens fully staffed and community rooted. In a time when so many institutions extract from black neighborhoods, this one is at least putting jobs back in the community it sits in. And I really hope it does help those families, and I hope it causes the community to prosper. I really freaking do. Alright, I promise you this will not be so janky next time, but I'm going to go ahead and bring this story up. Alright, I don't really care about that. Get that out of my face. I'm just glad I have the internet. Moving on, let's look at this story right here, because it's weird.
Emotional content.
So, just joined the dating app. Here's how to look after yourself and handle rejection. So, we're going into culture now. It's the New Year season, so dating apps are doing what they always do, acting like this is the year you'll meet your soulmate, while quietly setting you up to get ghosted like a haunted house tour. Yes, people sign up with hope, and yes, some folks actually find love. But the apps also serve fake profiles, married people, separated, quote-unquote, but still sharing a Netflix password, and random unsolicited peen pics. You know, nobody asks for that. And the numbers explain why it feels so brutal. A 2025 study simulating dating app swipe found people rejected about 80% of profiles on the average. So the default vibe is basically next, 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 next. Choice overload turns folks picky, detached, and weirdly entitled. Little people are shopping for humans the way they shop for a couch. Really? That's horrible. Even when you match, it doesn't mean you'll talk. A lot of matches just sit there like a forgotten group chat. Ghosting becomes the norm, and research shows it can trigger anger, anxiety, and that "what's wrong with me" spiral. Please don't go into that spiral. It's a horrible one. But here's the part that's not funny at all. Dating apps have high rates of harassment. SV, the Australian Institute of Criminology, reported 3 in 4 app users experienced some form of SV in recent years. Harassment, threats, unsolicited sexual images, and some reported in-person harm too. That's scary. So what do we do with this? Manage expectations. Rejection and ghosting happens because of the design, not because you're trash. You're not. Slow down and don't emotionally move in with somebody you haven't met in public yet. Please don't. That's terrifying. Protect yourself. Public first meet. Share location. Tell a friend and trust your gut. Because damn it, we don't need another true story horror movie. Take breaks. Dating fatigue is real. A reset is self-care. And not failure. Sorry, I need to work on my reading. Keep your life full of hobbies, friends, purpose, so an app can't decide your worth. Dating apps aren't the enemy, but they are a casino, and the house always wants you to keep swiping. I get bored, honestly. Like I said, I've been asexual so long, I get bored. I don't even know what the hell I want at this point. I just want a job. How about that? A job and people to leave me the hell alone. How about that? All right, we're going to stay in that self-care orbit. Give me just a moment. Let me bring up this picture of this lovely lady. And we're going to talk about self-care for us black women. So give me just a minute. Let's see here now. I need something soft sometimes, you know. This is more of a good news one, definitely. Let me do that one. All right, let's get into self-love, the real kind, not the light a candle and ignore your trauma version. First, ditch Eurocentric beauty rules. Hold on, give me a second. I forgot the picture. Damn. First, ditch the Eurocentric beauty rules. Your skin tone, your features, your hair texture, curls, coils, kinks aren't problems to fix. They're proof of ancestry, creativity, and survival. Wear them like you mean it. Please. Second, boundaries. Saying no is not rude. It's spiritual hygiene. I'm starting to learn that. I couldn't say no for shit. If a person drains you, disrespects you, or only shows up when they want something, cut the access. You know it. You will know it. Boundaries are how you tell the world, I'm not available for disrespect. Okay? Third, community. Find people who pour into you. Friends, groups, sister circles, mentors. Being around folks who get you changes how you see yourself and makes it harder for outside negativity to stick. Fourth, self-esteem rises when you keep promises to yourself. Learn something, build a skill, set one goal you can actually finish. Progress is confidence you can prove. And fifth, self-care is maintenance, not a reward. Water, movement, therapy if you can, journaling if you can't. Walks, music, quiet. You don't have to earn rest by suffering first. Self-love isn't a vibe, it's a practice. And sometimes it's saying, I'm not shrinking myself to make you comfortable. Try somebody else. And I hope you think about that because a lot of us really need to take care of ourselves. Black women usually are not doted on. We usually do all the doting. So please, take care of yourself, black woman. Because, I mean, honestly, this is the only thing keeping us from going into space. Because I don't think we got any more anchors. This shit don't make no sense. All right, moving on. Let's get into some helpful news. I'm about to give you some helpful news. Just give me a moment. Yeah, this one, I like it. I like it very much.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Okay, who needs a stimulus check when you got a birthday and a rewards account? Here's the play. Most birthday freebies are locked behind reward signups, and some require a little lead time so you don't wait until the day of. Starbucks, to get the birthday reward, you have to join at least 7 days before add your birth date and have at least one. Okay, 1 star earning purchase before your birthday each year, and you redeem on your birthday. Okay, so that's good. Cold Stone. Your birthday reward loads about 7 days before and stays valid for 2 weeks. Now the vibe is simple. Stack your day, coffee in the morning, a free dessert, later maybe a breakfast spot if you've got it set up. Many places give you a redemption window, days or weeks, so you don't have to sprint downtown like it's a scavenger hunt. And one more tip. Check your apps the week before your birthday. The coupons usually show up early, and you don't want to miss them because you forgot to verify your email. In this economy, birthdays are basically an unofficial rebate program. Run it up, please. Cause I'm serious. If you can get some free stuff on your birthday, do it. Check all your apps. Check the apps. Do a search on Google. Best birthday redemptions. Shit. Cause in this day and age, we need it. Alright, I'm about to do my commercial because you know what time it is. I can't look any other way but cute right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my commercial. Do my little promos for this black-owned company. Please check them out. And I'll be back with celebrity news. Oh boy, we're almost through. Here we go. Where's that damn promo? There you go.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, we back with some celebrity news. So apparently Coco is about to get married. Oh, this is really forever. Coco Jones reflects on signing her biggest contract ever, marriage. So now for some love news that isn't messy and demonic like all that other shit. Coco Jones says her engagement to NBA star Donovan Mitchell feels like the biggest contract she ever signed because it's not just cute, it's a real life forever commitment, and I hope it is, and I pray for you that it is. She described the proposal as indescribable and said the whole thing is exciting, intimidating, and powerful because it's a blessing, but it's also serious. Mitchell has been equally loud about how he feels, calling her his piece, praising who she is as a person, and saying she brings him calm in a world that's always demanding something from him. And what Coco highlight, this is the part I respect, is the mutual work ethic. They both have demanding careers and they understand the grind without competing with each other. They show up. She's been outside. She's been courtside. He's been at her performances. And they speak the same language of discipline. Oh, that is so good. I really hope they make it. I hope they're the next Ozzie Davis and Ruby D. I really do. Oh, I was thinking Otis Redding. That's a whole different person. Sorry. Anyways, as for the wedding, Coco says she's not doing a viral wedding. She wants it mostly private and intimate. Just a sprinkle of sharing, as you should. And honestly, good. Everybody doesn't deserve front row access to your joy. No, we don't. Thank you for letting us know. You didn't even have to let us know, but thank you for letting us know. We can look you up, we can look him up, and we can see if y'all are cute. And it doesn't matter if we don't like it or do like it. It's all about you. And I really hope y'all make it, because in this fucking society, ugh. Anyways, take care, y'all. Take care. Moving on, we got more freaking celebrity news. Ugh. Alright, so last week I reported on Phyllis Hyman as a history thing. Well, here's a little uplift, I guess. Wait a minute. No, that's the wrong story. Not yet. This is the one. This is one still in the love area. Okay, that's much better. In the love area. Give me just a second so I can make it bigger. And a little bigger. A little more. Alright, here we go. Alexis Ohana's latest clapback proves why online trolls should keep Serena's name out their mouth. I heard that. So Serena Williams posts a sweet family photo on Instagram. Just a mama loving a moment. And the internet does what it does. Turns joy into foolishness. I hate that so much. Folks crawled into her comments trying to restart that tire rumor that Serena bleaches her skin. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta freaking stop. Even if she did, why does it matter? I'm sorry, I had to drink something. Give me just one moment. Even if she wanted to bleach your skin, what does it matter to you? Why is that your business? Anyways, folks, and let's be clear, Serena rejected this nonsense multiple times. This time her husband, Alexis Ohana, jumped in and basically said what a lot of us wanted to say, but with the kind of calm that comes from rich and tired. He asked, where are all the comments from idiots who don't understand how photography lighting works? Then, when someone tried to turn it into a weird lecture about misleading black people, he doubled down with the obvious. Photos from the same event can look different depending on lighting, which is true. As an artist, I know this. And that's the part that kills me. People act like they've never seen a ring light. One photo in shade, one photo in sunlight, one photo with a flash, and suddenly everybody's a forensic dermatologist. That's terrifying. Oh, Lord. Meanwhile, some fans were in the comments being normal, giving, loving, saying the family looked beautiful, and telling Serena to ignore the jealous weirdos. So let me say it clean on this mic. Serena is a global icon, a dark-skinned black woman, and a whole legend, and y'all don't get to rewrite her body because you don't understand lighting, makeup, or the concept of minding your own goddamn business. That rumor is dusty. Let it die. Shit, man. Even if she wanted to, what does it have to do with you? That's what I keep wondering. I am very, I want to emphasize on the fact that my face is contorting into different shapes and shit, but this damn face I got right now would creep the hell out of you if I tried to emulate what I'm feeling right now. Seriously, I think you saw that earlier. Anyways, moving on to the next story. This one is a sad one, but it is health. So, oh boy, let's get into it. It's a deep one. Where's the health? Health. There it is. Here we go. God dang it.
We are at war.
Black maternal health advocate dies from childbirth complications at 31. That's some fucked up shit right there. Now we're switching the tone because this is heartbreaking. It deserves respect. Dr. Janelle Green Smith was a 31-year-old South Carolina midwife, a black maternal health advocate, and known to many as the locked midwife. She dedicated her life's work to pushing for safe, equitable childbirth, the very thing she was fighting for, and she died from childbirth complications while delivering her first child on January 2nd, 2026. The American College of Nurse Midwives called her a respected midwife scholar and advocate, and they did not sugarcoat that this represents a devastating failure of the system that are supposed to protect birthing people, women, especially black women. Because that's the painful truth. Black women face higher risks in pregnancy and childbirth across income, education, and profession. This isn't about not knowing better. This is about racism in care, delayed treatment, dismissal of symptoms, and a gap in accountability that keeps repeating. Dr. Smith leaves behind her husband, Daquan, and their newborn child. At least the baby lived. A GoFundMe was created to help cover funeral costs, living expenses, and support for the baby. And I want you to say this carefully. The way we honor her is not with condolences, it's with pressure for better maternal care, better listening, better emergency response, and real accountability when black women are failed. Rest in power, Dr. Janelle Green Smith. You will be missed. Oh my goodness. This woman fought for that and they failed her ass. That is not nice at all. That's horrible. That's some fucked up shit. Life is a fucking comedy and it's horrible sometimes. It really is. Sometimes the jokes are sick as fuck. Anyways, moving on because we still have more health. Is this the right button? I hope it is.
We are at war.
So COVID-19, influenza, and RSV, respiratory triad, prevention, and peaks. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to the news, the dumbass in charge of health has decided that babies don't need vaccinations for RSV. Please follow the pediatrician's schedule. Please follow them, not this dumbass. Even if you're an adult, follow them. Okay, let's do a quick clear public check-in because public health check-in because folks are coughing like it's a group project. According to the CDC's respiratory illness data channel, as of January 5th, 2026, the level of people seeking care for respiratory illness hit very high for the first time this year for this 2025-2026 season. Here's what the CDC says is happening right now. Flu elevated and still increasing nationwide. CDC estimates so far this season at least 11 million illnesses, 120,000 hospitalizations, and 5,000 deaths. RSV has been elevated in many areas with ER visits and hospitalization rising among kids ages 0 to 4. So if you have a newborn, be careful. COVID-19 is low nationally, but it is increasing. And yes, symptoms overlap. That's why people keep saying it's just a cold and then end up in urgent care confused. The only way to know for sure is a test. What can you do besides doom scroll? Get your flu shot if you haven't had it. I had mine about 2 months ago. CDC still recommends it for everyone 6 months and older. If you're in high-risk spaces, wear a mask and not as a personality, as protection, please. Improve airflow. Filters, open windows when possible. I have an air filter myself. I need to get some more of those, those filters. Wash your hands, wipe high-touch surfaces, and for the love of peace, don't pull up on people when you're sick. Please don't. We're not doing 2020 again. Stay ready and not scared, please. All right, and that is it for that portion of the news. Oops, sorry. We're done with that. We only got one more story left, and I have a video for that. So before we even get into that video, I'm going to do what I do always, my commercial. If you like what I'm doing or you have some suggestions, please hit me up in the comments. I will respond some kind of way. If it's stupid as hell, I might ignore it or I might delete it. It depends because I do believe in freedom of speech, and I understand that people will disagree with me. But if you're just an asshole, yeah, you can delete it. Fuck you. Anyways, that's my little spiel. Please like, subscribe, share, get my word out. Here we go.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
If you were around the Red Line area in York County this week, you may have heard about or even seen an emu on the loose. The animal was seen in areas of Windsor Township, but appears to be on the lam no more. Lower Windsor Township Police confirming the News 8, the emu has been caught. How do you get on the lam to begin with? Where is the lamb? Anyway, we're working to learn more about where it came from and how it got free.
All right, once again, I guess we starting this year up early. We got more emus to fuck around with. This emu has gotten away and he's in America. How? Why are there so many emus in this country? Damn it. I do not see emus when I drive. If I did, I would take a picture. Believe me. I took a picture of somebody's car. It was covered in lights. One of these days I'll post it. But anyway, let me talk about this. For a little palate cleanser, because the world is fucking heavy, police in Pennsylvania confirmed they captured an emu that had been wandering around a residential area near Red Lion after being loose for multiple days. A resident posted photos in a local Facebook group, and someone claiming to be the owner identified the bird as Bert. Really, man? You gonna name the damn bird Bert? Damn. Apparently, two of them. Apparently, two emus, one caught quickly, Bert, maybe. Bert chose freedom. Bert said, I'm not built for captivity. I'm built for chaos. So for days, folks are spotting a giant bird strolling around like it pays rent. Community posts, sightings, people zooming in like it's Bigfoot, but feathered. Authorities eventually got Bert back. God dang it, safely. And no, I don't know what kind of security system you need for emus, but clearly more than whatever they had, because damn it, 2 emus. Why do you have 2 emus? What are you doing with the emus? I need to go meet somebody who has an emu. I want to know. I have so many questions. What are you doing with the emu? Why do you have the emu? What does the emu give you in return? Do you eat emu eggs? Are they tasty? How big are they? I have so many questions. Damn it. Anyway, Bert is captured. And let me ask you, who cleans up after this motherfucker? Is it like regular bird shit? Or is this bird eating some heavy shit that we got to clean up like we doing dog shit? Seriously, I got questions. Anyways, Bert is captured, the neighborhood can unclench, and this is your reminder that sometimes the wildest story of the week is literally taking a scenic tour of Pennsylvania. I didn't know Pennsylvania was known for freaking emus. Somebody needs to teach me, because I obviously am very sheltered. I've been to Asia several times over, different countries, but I obviously am still sheltered when a fucking emu is what is actually Pennsylvania known for. Escaped emus. What the hell? Anyways, that's it for tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming. I hope I educated. I hope I informed. And I hope I didn't, down your day altogether. So with that in mind, as always, I am Kisu. This is, or Karai, whatever you want to call me. This is Talk on It. Thank you for coming. Please like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you next show. Take care, y'all. Where the hell's my outro now? I don't know where my outro is. What? I think I found it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Bye.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road.